Hello and welcome to Heroes Channel. We are accustomed to thinking very highly of democracy, and therefore of the ancient Athenian civilization that produced it. The Parthenon has become almost the epitome of democratic values, which is why many leaders of democracies like to have their photos taken there. It is therefore very surprising to find that one of the great achievements of ancient Greece, philosophy, is highly suspect to another of its achievements, democracy. Socrates, the founder of Greek philosophy, is portrayed in Plato's dialogues as extremely pessimistic about the whole enterprise of democracy. In Book VI of the Republic, Plato describes how Socrates converses with a character named Adeimantus and tries to make him understand the shortcomings of democracy by comparing society to a ship. Socrates asks, if you were to set out on a voyage, who would you ideally choose to be in command of the ship? Only those trained in the rules and requirements of seafaring? Adeimantus says it's the latter, of course. But then, why do we continue to think that any ancient person should be able to judge who should be the ruler of a country? Yes, Socrates answered. Socrates' point is that voting in elections is a skill, not a chance intuition. And like any other skill, it needs to be taught to people systematically. Allowing uneducated citizens to vote is as irresponsible as making them responsible for a trireme sailing into Samos in a storm. Socrates had to experience firsthand the devastating experience of voter stupidity. In BC, 399 BC, and 400 BC, the philosopher was put on trial on trumped-up charges of corrupting the youth of Athens. A jury of 500 Athenians was invited to consider the case and found the philosopher guilty by a narrow margin of 4,444 votes. He was executed by hemlock, a process as tragic to thoughtful people as the condemnation of Jesus is to Christians. Importantly, Socrates was not an elitist in the usual sense. He did not believe that only a few people should vote. However, he argued that only those who have thought rationally and deeply about the 4,444 issues should vote. We forget this difference between intellectual democracy and natural democracy. We gave a voice to all without connecting it to wisdom. And Socrates knew exactly where this would lead. To the system that the Greeks feared more than anything else, demagoguery has been the choice of many candy store owners and a few doctors. Ancient Athens suffered hardships at the hands of demagogues, such as the lecherous appearance of the rich, charismatic, and smooth-talking millionaire Alcibiades, who undermined basic freedoms and helped push Athens into a disastrous military adventure in Sicily. I had an experience. Socrates knew that people who demand choice easily take advantage of our desire for easy answers. He told us to imagine an election debate between his two candidates, one who looks like a doctor and the other who looks like a candy store owner. A sweets shop owner says of his rival, "Look, this person here has done a lot of bad things to you. He hurts you. He gives you bitter medicine. He says don't eat or drink what you want. He will never provide you with so many and varied a feast as I do." Socrates asks you to consider the audience's response. Do you think the doctor can respond effectively? The real answer? I'm going to trouble you, and I want to help you. Against your wishes would cause an uproar among voters. Don't you think so? We have completely forgotten Socrates' clear warning about democracy. We prefer to think of democracy as a distinct good, not as effective as the educational system that surrounded it. As a result, we selected many candy store owners and very few doctors. And there you have it, a deep dive into mastery of philosophy success stories in the comments. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more intriguing insights and share this tutorial with your loved ones. Until next time, bye.